Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's D Lloyd. So a real raw video here. I just want to talk with you guys about some things that I have been thinking about and just want to hear from the community, right? Want to hear from you guys how you guys feel about video games fatigue. I guess it could go for every video game, but for us, we're really going to focus on sports video game fatigue and kind of what you get from playing these games that release on a yearly basis and how that could kind of wear on the consumer and the player base over time. But first, hopefully everybody is enjoying March Madness, had a great weekend, all that good stuff. I'm recording this on Monday. I don't know if this will come out Monday. It'll probably come out Tuesday, but whenever. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. Of course, my Kentucky Wildcats, they did not they did not perform very well. That was definitely tough to see, but I guess now them being out, Lakers not looking good. It's baseball season. I'm just moving on to the next sport. It's baseball season for me, man. So hopefully everybody is enjoying it. I know I have not been posting as frequently as I should, but that's just, it kind of comes with the topic of today. It's mainly a lot of just fatigue. Obviously some work, but I have been posting on my other channels, which I will have linked in the description. But sports fatigue, let's get back on topic, right? Sports fatigue, and this is going to be a raw video if you could not tell. I don't plan on editing this very much. Sports fatigue is something that I have experienced a lot lately. Just playing, like I said, yearly annual releases of games, seeing the minimal upgrades that you're getting every year, and it starts to seem like you're playing the same game over and over again, and it loses its luster. It loses its fun. And now me, I'm 31 years old. I have been playing. I've been here on YouTube since NCAA Football 14, Madden 25. So I've been posting and playing games, on YouTube, content creation wise, for about 10 years now, man, which is crazy. Obviously, I've been playing football games since NFL Game Day 98, if you guys remember that one. I've been playing basketball games since it was an NBA Courtside with Kobe Bryant on Nintendo 64 back in the day. So it's been a lot. I've been through a lot of games. NFL Fever, which is one of my favorite and most underrated video games, man. I don't think I ever talked about it. NFL Fever, 2003, I think specifically, one of my favorite football games. But you play these same games over and over again, especially since EA started the whole exclusive licensing deals, and we only got one football game. Then eventually it turned into one baseball game, and then just by default we only have one NBA game, which is not an exclusive license. Just EA just left us and say y'all are good. And you remember back in the day I had an NBA Live series. I actually enjoy NBA Live 19. I think it's a good game, but of course it wasn't as polished as 2K. And they can't monetize it with the VC, so of course they had to bow out of that one, even though they lied and told us it'll be back on next gen. And we're still waiting on that one, EA. But I think playing the same game yearly, I think it just gets to a point where it gets repetitive, especially not being able to play a different brand of that game. So if you had, back in the day, NBA, or let's say football, for example, you had NFL Fever, NFL 2K, NFL Game Day, NFL Quarterback Club, and then Madden. I think they all made a 2001, 2002 version of the game. So in 1 year, you had about 4 or 5 different options. You could switch it up. And that's what I did as a child, right? Growing up, my parents would say, this year you're getting Madden, this year you're getting NFL 2K, this year's Game Day. And you pretty much had that, but it was a different flavor of football. If you wanted both, NFL Primetime, if you guys remember that one as well. But sometimes you get different games, sometimes you'll get multiple in the same year, but they all provided their vision of what a video game of that sport should be. Most recently we had it in the soccer industry, right? We had FIFA, we had Pro Evolution Soccer, and there were 2 different brands, 2 different styles, and 2 different experiences that you had a preference of one, but if you wanted the other one, you had that opportunity to just get a fresh view of the game. I think losing that hurts and diminishes how players feel, and I don't think it's good for the sports organization, because if you start falling out of love of the game, I think video games provides a great segue, right? It's a great funnel into the sport. Some people became fans of sports from the video game. And if you don't have that, I do think it hurts in the long run. So you get these games, you're playing the same game every single year. And if you don't skip a year, right, it doesn't feel like a crazy improvement, right? Every year you'll get creators, you'll get reviewers that come in, they'll have all the marketing points, right? This year we got this new tackling mechanic or animation that we have in the game. This year we tweaked scouting a little bit more. We improved the draft class. Every year you hear this, the trade logic has been improved, right? But it's not really meaningful when you just spent 100+ hours playing the last game, and then you come back and it's a little bit better. You're excited about it, and then a couple months into that cycle of that new game, you feel fatigued and burnt out because you have essentially been playing this game for years, right? It's just small increments, and you're really not taking a break, or you're not giving one game a chance where I just played Madden 22 and I played this for 2-3 years, and now I will jump up to the new one, and man, 3 years of improvement makes things different. That's not really the normal case. There is time that happens, and I've tried myself to just say I'll stick with this version of the game. Maybe I won't upgrade over time. I think that is one thing that does contribute to fatigue. Another example of that is franchise mode, right? I play a lot of Madden franchise mode, 2K franchise. Those are my two main franchises that I play. There'll be a couple MLB The Shows in there. I try to get into FIFA or EA Football Club, EA Sports Football Club, but my main two is Madden and 2K. And it's funny because I'll complain about missing features, right, of Madden. Then I will hear people that are in the 2K community mainly playing, and they say, man, I'm tired of franchise mode or my NBA. Do you see what EA is doing over here with Madden? And they're so lucky to have this feature. And I'm over here like, yo, Madden people are looking at 2K like, why can't they get their franchise like 2K? You hear people that go from Madden and they go, man, FIFA or EA Sports Football Club, their franchise or their career mode is really good. And if they can add the cutscenes and do this type of stuff in Madden, it'll be fantastic. And then you hear vets of the FIFA community saying the career mode sucks. It's the same game. We haven't got any improvements. It's been the exact same thing. I'm in the F1 as well. I see some new people come into the F1 games and they go, man, the career mode is really good. And I'm just like, it's been the same for the last 4 years. Ironically, since EA bought Codemaster and took over the game, but it's been the same for 4 years. And I just really came to the conclusion that I think it's just the fatigue. I think if you had the opportunity to step away, or if you had other options of these games to give you just an ability to step back and get a palate cleanse, right? If I ate tacos every single day, at some point, they're not going to be as good as they are if I just ate them once every month, or every now and then I'll eat some, right? So I think truly that's where we are. And I don't know why I just had this thought and just felt inclined to talk about it, but that's kind of where I'm sitting today. Just playing these games, and really it should never feel like a chore playing a video game, right? It's the purpose is to have fun and escape whatever is happening in reality, right? Even, people want to be the best, but it still is a video game. It's a toy. It's an electronic toy, right? And sometimes you lose that. You lose that because it's like, man, I've been doing the same thing, or you get frustrated with the lack of improvements, and you can't have the fun that you would like. And for me, it's been taking that step back in that to really understand, okay, maybe I don't need to be getting a game every single year, or maybe I do need to take a break from a game to be able to appreciate it. Because I know one thing for me, I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99% sure, I don't really care how bad the new EA college football game is. It's been so long since I really played it, and I've even taken a break from revamp and all that stuff, that I'm pretty sure I'm going to enjoy this game. Like I'm going to love this game. Now, would I be as excited for this game if we have gotten a college football game every single year over, the last 10 years since 14? Probably not. I'll probably feel the same way that I do towards Madden, right? Well, yeah, I can sit back and I can objectively say the game is not as bad as I feel it is at times, but also I've been seeing the same glitches, the same bugs for so long that it just compiles, and now it's like, man, why are we not getting these improvements here, right? So this does not take away from the heads of these companies really focusing in on, how can you put the little work as possible, make the most gains, but that's also business. So I can't get too mad at them at the end of the day. We also do have to remember on the development side, they really only have around 8 months of development time in a cycle before they had to go into debugging mode, before they had to get into their marketing phases, right, to get the next game out. So it's not like you're going to get a massive leap every single year. Some people say go to the subscription model. I'm not a huge fan of subscription models in general. I also don't think they're very profitable, but that's a whole nother topic. But you guys will realize most companies that are on the subscription model are struggling to break even. But that's just my random rants. That is my random rants. What do you guys think about this? Do you guys think gaming fatigue is a real thing? Do you think that influences how we feel about the game? Maybe the games may be a little bit better than what they are, or we're just playing them all the time, or are they just truly bad? Because I've heard a lot of takes about the state of sports video games is not good. I could see that point, but I don't know. Is it just really that bad? Because people do enjoy the game. I don't know, man. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. As usual, hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please do me a favor. Go ahead and leave this video a like. It helps me out a lot. And subscribe if you haven't already. It's DLloyd. I'm see y'all next time.